Are you one of those people that even after years of coding and watching different tutorials cannot write a code snippet of your own? Well, don't worry, you are not alone. But why do you think is that? Well, this can have many reasons. Maybe it is because you don't write and practice coding yourself, or you copy and paste the codes for your projects. Or it can be that you use pre-written codes and programs from GitHub, YouTube, or other sites and blogs. Or simply, you ask AI to write your codes for you. But let me make one thing very clear for you. If you want to be a real coder, a senior coder, do not do any of the above. That's wrong. Although all those may help you solve your problems at the moment, but they don't help you boost yourself, and they are of no value for you as a programmer. It would be like watching a movie in another language that you don't know anything about. And I know using AI to write and debug codes is tempting, but it does not help you at all, because your brain works on a reward receiving base. More dopamine is released when you actually do something and get a result, even though it's a very small and simple task, like coding a simple program to take notes or make your schedule. AI is good, but not as a full-time programmer that does all the tasks. It is good as an assistant that helps you, gives you ideas, and suggests you alternatives and ways to improve and debug the codes that you wrote yourself and you totally understand how the codes and the logic beyond that work. Okay, let's get to the point. Why AI isn't your savior angel, and why you should not ask AI to write your code. AI takes your focus and makes you reliant. As a programmer, you need a lot of focus on different aspects of a program. Whether it's a simple aspect like defining a variable or calling a function, or a more complicated aspect like defining a pointer or calling a more complex function in your code. They all need your 100% focus and control on the code. But if you happen to use AI for writing because you're not doing any of the above, your focus is drawn from the subject, and that's when you don't enjoy writing the codes or performing the project. AI takes your creativity. As a legit coder, you're obliged to write code and try to use your creativity and imaginations to improve it. You have to be creative. Write code, change it, rewrite it, improve it, debug it, and write it again until you get what you desire. And that's how programming works. And along the way, it makes your skills improve and your creativity shine. But if an AI agent does all the things for you, it is not 100% the best solution there is. Since you are not using your creativity and you don't code yourself, it does not do any good for you. Let me make one thing clear here for you. If you don't want to learn to go beyond the vibe coding, maybe programming is not for you. You don't improve at anything. You ask AI to write your code, and by typing a prompt, get a code snippet or a program part. As you're not doing anything yourself, your skills and your knowledge does not improve. Just you may become a better prompt engineer, but using AI like this most certainly stops you from building your skills. Let me tell you this, if you can't code without an AI agent helping you, you can't code at all. AI code is super hard to maintain and debug. Code maintenance and debugging is mostly possible when you understand how the code works and which part is which. But when you just type a prompt and get some code from an AI agent, you don't understand the logic behind that. So it makes it really hard to maintain and debug. It is like a software engineer trying to understand and debug somebody else's code, which would be better he or she wrote it from scratch. Simply, if I say asking AI to write your code is a sacrifice of knowledge for speed. You may just by typing a prompt get the code and result you want, but you will never learn anything useful from that, which can help you maintain and debug the code in later stages. Since you only rely on AI, it destroys your sense of creativity and focus. Use AI, but not for everything, and maybe this is the only way. Like, comment and subscribe if you like. Take care and goodbye.